Hello everyone and welcome back to another NCS review. Today we have MRJay STM Victim. Which house? Apparently that's the genre. Okay. We see a white circle but with a very pinkish tint. So is this maybe the new circle they talked about a while back? Because I've heard there was going to be a new circle for July? Or am I just making things up? I don't know. Let's listen. 4 minutes. That's huge. Here we go. Okay. Okay. It's indeed a little bit pinkish or purplish. Whoa. Okay. That's kinda deep. I like how mysterious it is also. Whoa. Interesting sound design. But I kinda like it. The airiness reminds me of another song. Or the very obnoxious lead. Ooh. A harmony! Nice! You can already feel the song is long because the drop is long. The background as well is interesting. Wow. I like these sort of bass lines. Okay. That's fast for another drop. Well, quick. It doesn't do anything too out of the ordinary or blown away shit. It's just really solid. Wow, this is actually really dope. And a proper outro. Love that. Alright. This is a long outro. That's what I like. It's not just like with what we had this week with Miffy Cafe. Just beat end. Nice! Just a quick disclaimer. I will talk about the song on this timestamp, but I have to give something very clear to you all, so you won't miss it. Next week I'm on a holiday for 1 full week, well, excluding the weekend, but I won't be able here to make a review for Tuesday, Thursday, and most likely not Saturday on the day that will it come out, so expect a review for next week's releases on Sunday. But now let's go back to the review. This was something. This is a new genre, and NCS introduced it very well. They chose a track that damn did it well. It's 4 minutes long, so it doesn't really ruin the time, the duration, it doesn't really feel rushed or anything. It takes its time, and that's what I love about songs. We also have a very eerie bass line that's really, well, in your face when we have just that small bridge section. Very cool, and it doesn't really take too much of an eerie approach, so it's not really ear-rapey. I like that. Then we have that really interesting synth, vibe. I also saw and looked up what Witch House actually sort of means. It is sort of, it has trap influences, like with the beat. No, not the beat. Yeah, you know what I mean. I just don't know how to say it. And we have a very good dark atmospheric synth pop approach as well. And with it, what I said, the synths are very, well, not out of tune, but they very feel out of tune, but they are not. It's just how it really makes it even more witchy, dark, and mysterious, and almost like horror is this genre, well, approached for. Very cool. And we have very good vocals. They don't really feel out of place. They, well, explain the genre even more. It's very, not maybe emotionless, but that's just one word that comes up in my mind. It's not so aggressive or emotion-packed as, for example, with All I Need. That was really, it had very different tones. It was not really monotone. This is not monotone, which Victim. I also want to say Witch House every time. Victim, but it feels a little bit more on one line, if that makes any sense. Wow. And I've looked up some Stims releases from her. She integrated her style very well with that synth poppy synth vibe, what I've told you. And MRJay most likely has done their other work and to make it into a very atmospheric, phenomenal song. Eventually, when both drops are playing for a while, they bring it to the point and it's really fully packed. We have that very good bass there, we have the very good vocals there, the synths are also there. It feels very cinematic at some point, and that's what I also like. This is just a very, very good way to introduce a very good genre, and what NCS tried before with some other songs with a new genre that didn't really succeed, such as, well, Digicore is not really loved with tempo and transfer, Time with Plug and B, but of course not the only Plug and B on the label, as Springs Magnetic was before it, but you get what I mean. When they try to introduce new genres, sometimes they're flawed, and this song isn't. It's maybe just not as good as other songs can be. Like, I like Neurofunk more than maybe Witch House. Melodic dubstep is a genre that I most likely will always rate above Victim and Witch House. But what it gave us, it is very polished and very good. Wow. And I actually want more of this, because this can bring sort of trap back to the label. As Stuck in My Head did that as well, sort of. This indeed has a trap style, so I don't know why the fuck this is called Witch House. Anyways, but maybe the BPM, I don't know. I didn't really look that up why it's called Witch House and not Witch Trap. But this can be a very good track for the white circle if they do an NCS 13 this year with just NCS 14 and all the circle colors again. Yeah, because hardstyle, well, we get 10 tuner shit on Tuesday, but I won't be able to do the review then. Maybe, yeah, they can work something out, or maybe this is the 14th circle, as this is white with purple, pinkish stuff. But nonetheless, both artists are very well introduced to the label, would love to see more, or hear more actually. And then this was it for the review video. Stick here for the rating for Victim, and you will all see me on next week's Sunday. And now I will say, like every other time, Bababyeee. I never do this, what the fuck?